Aprajita Sarangi, respond to the Congress saying in 62, despite the debacle, and even when India was facing adverse condition, Pandit Nehru had a debate in Parliament. Why not now? That's point one. Point two, Rahul Gandhi says Doklam, Galwan, they're all linked to a wider attack on India. Government must discuss with Parliament, tell the Parliament how is India preparing now that China and Pakistan are acting together. Congress says they had kept China and Pakistan apart incidentally.
We are ready to discuss everything under the sun with the opposition. But there are certain issues, I reiterate, have to be discussed in private. Come to the room, talk to the defense minister and he will give you all the details. But do not ask us, please, to come to the floor of the house and give away all our strategies. You know, it's like talking about our strategies, giving these strategies to the public, which is not right, which is not in national interest. This is one. And number two, since 2014, we have come a long way, and let's have the humility to accept this. I talked about the budget. 2.53 lakh crore goes to 5.25 lakh crore. And as you mentioned, Gaurav, there has been infrastructure push along the Indo-China border. In fact, 4,000 kilometers of roads are there. And we have done lots of things along that road. Basically, we wanted to be very strong as far as China is concerned. And there was a time when these people were not able to get fighter jets, bulletproof jackets and snow boots for their army people. And we are the ones who have actually started producing defense equipments. About 300 kinds of defense equipments are being produced in India, made in India, indigenously, I am saying, in line with our concept of Atmanirbhar Bharat.
What about
we have an army. We have an army. Please let me complete.
12 squadrons shot. That's a fact. Of course, Congress equally responsible for it. Not buying aircraft in time. But then, what has the Narendra Modi government done about it? 8 years in power, ma'am.
Please let me complete. Today, our army is armed with missile-guided rocket launchers and modern submarines. I think the morale is very high. And I tell you, these kinds of statements of Rahul Gandhi and others actually bring down the morale of the army. And I think this is not acceptable.
Before I bring in General Kulkarni, Jaivi Mantha, you want to quickly respond? The BJP says Rahul Gandhi actually speaks China's language. Rahul Gandhi is doing everything to bring down the morale of the soldiers who are actually pushing back the Chinese by saying words like "हमारे जवानों की पिटाई हो गई," जबकि हमारे जवानों ने पिटाई कर दी.
See, let me make it very clear that Rahul Gandhi clearly said the respect and affection and love he has for the defense and army. And if the army is not there, this country will not exist. So don't bring in this issue of Rahul Gandhi or Congress party not loving or affectionate or the morale of the defense. But when we are speaking about the facts, we have to speak facts. When we have to raise concern, we have to raise concern. When we have to ask questions, we have to ask questions. That doesn't mean BJP can just take the stick and say, oh, they are bringing down the morale of the defense forces. That's not how it is. When we are saying facts, give us facts. When we are asking,
one fact. Permit me to bring in General Kulkarni. Have China and Pakistan? Rahul Gandhi says China and Pakistan have come together. Have they come together post 2014? Have they come together post Narendra Modi government coming to power? General, what's the geopolitical reality of our times? Pakistan has been China's vassal state right from the 1950s. General Kulkarni, when was Shaksgam ceded?
Absolutely. Gaurav, there's no denying the fact. Pakistan has been towing China's line for long. The very fact that the Shaksgam Valley was gifted by Pakistan to China is with what intent? Everybody knows what it is. And we must all understand, capacity building takes time and intentions can change overnight. And to deter, we have built up over a period of time, slowly and steadily. It has taken a lot of time. A lot of money gets invested in training, in understanding, transfer of technology, understanding all of it. It takes time. In the last about 7-8 years, All of it. It's slowly. Yes, there are 30 squadrons. We ought to be 42 squadrons. It will take time. All of it.
Okay.
By the time you have Tejas and by the time they get introduced, by the time pilots get trained, it will all take time. But the fact that we could deter is very, very important. All statements by people who are in public life, loose statements only help the enemy. We must be careful in what we are talking.
Okay.
Yeah.